Hey guys, I guess I should maybe flip this around. Well, I'm not going to flip it around. You don't want to see my face anyway. But I thought I would show you a little bit. I know everybody jokes about me being the bag lady and all my different things, but some of you have seen this before. This is my Bible study tote. And I don't use washi tape that often unless I'm just like trying to mark a page or something, but it's just a convenient place to know where all my washi tape is. So I just keep it on my Bible tote in case I want to mark up on a book. And I have some different books that I've been reading off and on about. I have my NIV that sometimes I still refer back to for things. I have this pronouncing Bible names. So if I know I'm going to have to read something in front of people, I won't humiliate myself. And then this is the one I primarily am using right now for when I'm making lots of notes and stuff. It's the She Reads Truth Bible. And this is actually a Christian Standard Bible. Now, I've been using the ESV more, but sorry about this, but this little girl has been kind of worn. So this is the one that I write in and do a lot of my personal stuff in. I think I did a flip through for you guys when I finished Romans. And so this is the one that I will primarily use when I'm doing that kind of studying where I want to make a lot of notes in my Bible. So it stays right here in my Bible tote, and I find that I've tried lots of different highlighters, but my favorite really is just to use these soft colored pencils, nothing fancy, just Crayola, because they don't bleed and they just kind of do a shading where anything that's wet, even like the expensive midliners, I have some of them and I do use them for my Bible that I bring to church, but I really just like a soft, either these are the twistable pens. I guess it's really like a crayon, but I've even used just on this side, I just have colored pencils, and you can just easily shade like a whole section, and I really like that. So this is just some of the, like, obviously when I was doing some of the verse mapping, some of those that I keep in here, but I kind of wanted to show you a little bit about my system. So usually I take notes always in church. Currently, I've been using the notes that are given with our sermon. We've been in Revelation, and I just find it works easy to just take notes on it, and then I bring them home and put them in my little faith. I don't know if this is just a faith notebook. It's just like my personal notebook. I have a section for goals, and then if I'm doing like a personal Bible study, I'll make notes in there, and then I have a tab for my husband, both my kids, things I'm specifically praying for them. And then I have my sermon notes, which would be what we've been going through in Revelations currently. And then I keep my prayer list here, and our church weekly gives us a little, I don't want to share anything that might be personal, so but they give us a little weekly updated prayer list. I don't know if you can see that, but anyway, I just change it out week for week. And then have a section on neighbors, and that may not be like a subdivision neighbor, it could just be people in my life, and a few other little tabs that are just personal. So this is more my personal Bible study notebook. And then I also use this notebook when I'm note taking at church. So sometimes if I feel like I'm going to need to take more in-depth notes, I might not use just the little card that comes with the bulletin. But I've been taking a lot of notes in Sunday school because my brain is really being stretched right now. So I'm using this currently for Sunday school primarily, but if I was going for like a conference or something like this would be the notebook that I would use, and it has lots of different tabs and stuff, which I find helpful. You know, I'm a list maker, so this is my current list I've been working on. This is my Bible bag. It looks just like my day bag. My day bag has everything that I don't want to lug around in my regular purse, but that I want to have with me, like in the car, in case I might need something. This is my Bible bag. It has my Bible, my Stadler pens. This is our handy candy pouch. It actually has like mints and usually some kind of candy. I spoil my kids and my husband because usually he's the first one to reach for it. This is our current Sunday school book. And again, I like using pencils sometimes for shading, so I have some of that in there. This is my ESV study Bible I just got for my birthday, so there's not a lot of marking in it yet, but I'm enjoying the study helps in it tremendously. The book that we're going through in our Doctrine Matters class, this is the larger edition of it, and I'm finding it very helpful for additional information when I'm really trying to understand more in depth what some of these theological issues have to do with that are, even after serving the Lord for my entire adult life, there's some stuff in here I've never talked about before. And then this also was another gift for my birthday, and it just helps you to look up the actual Hebrew or Greek text. And sometimes I find we get a much richer understanding sometimes of the text when we realize the intent it was originally written in. So that's kind of my setup. There's a lot of stuff spread out, but we also eat at this table, so I don't always leave it like this. But some of you've asked, and excuse the fingerprints on my iPad, but I do use it sometimes for other concordances and stuff that I just have saved on my iPad. So there you go. Bye bye.